Hey guys, welcome to my first review of this channel. Anyways, we got the Dragonian Store Village from Lego Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 3 Wave. And this set is not bad, and it's not mid, it's pretty good. I mean, like, look how many minifigures we get. We get 7 in total, or 8 if you count the little flyer thing. But this thing is great. But regardless, first opinions, pretty good sets, not gonna lie. We get 2 Ninja, Rogue, 2 Dragonians, Moro, and a Skeleton. But really, if this is your first set, this is mine, to pick up on the wave, then I recommend it. You just get a lot of good things, but the only downside is the play features, but we're gonna look at the minifigures first, so let's get to it. The first minifigure we have is Moro, but if you see that, yeah, it's pretty good printing. Look at that. It kind of reminds me of a Day Departed type vibe, and also possession thing. But front, and look right there, it has his letters Moro. Yeah, Moro. And really, this minifigure is outstanding. The printing is all well done, everything, but we'll move on to the other side. This one without his mask on, but it looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. It shows look at those cheekbones right there. See, right there, those little cheekbones. Right here, it does a pretty good job on accurate. And also his alternate face, which is pretty good. I don't know what this means, but I guess it's some kind of spectral power. But really, this minifigure is pretty good. Let's move on to the next one. Next on the way, we have the Dragonian. And honestly, not bad to collect. We're going to check out the other one, but so far we're going to check out the Scout. The Scout is not bad. He comes with some pretty good armor, a pretty good weapon, but we're going to do the same thing what we did with Moro. This is what we're going to do with all the minifigures, but I like how he has a mohawk on, but pretty much good minifigure. Let's move on to the side. Now back, we're also going to take off the armor to show what it fully really looks like. But honestly, the back, you can see that you can attach a little Dragonian right there, and it's pretty good. But let's see without the armor. Just look at that face printing, more right here. Not bad. I got nothing else to say. It's a pretty good minifigure. Let's move on to the next one. It's a generic skeleton, but I'll take it. It's better than nothing. But it's the same thing. But skeleton, not bad. Let's look at it. We also got the back, which is generic as always for skeletons, but at least a trying with this. We got the little Dragonians that just fly. That I'm pretty sure they're also like back blinks, but regardless, not bad. I like the design and how the bricks are. But now we have the official Dragonian, the one that's the main general, not tier, just the main general for him. But really, this is not a bad minifigure. I think it's better than the Scout, but at least we got each variation of them. And now the Dragonians. Look at this. The back of it looks pretty good. It looks pretty goddamn good. I mean, you could put the little Dragonian on here. The horns, the mat. This is pretty good. But let's take off the Dragonian. Let's see how it really looks. Looks pretty good, and also the same printing is on the back as the Scout. But honestly, not bad. And if you really look at it, it just looks better with the little dragonian on. Yeah, let's go on to the front. You can see that the dragonian's got a new expression. Let's just take off the armor as well. I mean, like, look at this. Look, they got a new expression, unlike the one that was like, the dragonian scout was angry. But this is general. And also, let's look at the opposite side of the face. It's a little fireball, you can tell by it. It looks pretty good. But I'm going to show you guys something before we move on to the ninja. You can tell that the little fireball looks like they're actual dragons, which I think that's a pretty good, cool detail to add to a Ninjago set. That their whole entire theme is based around dragons and mechs and whatnot, and you're actually giving dragon people from the first realm, which is pretty good. But let's move on to the ninja now, plus rogue. We're gonna start with one of the best minifigures of this wave is Rogue. Wow, just look at them. New printing, new all of it, and I'm completely here for it. But really, these are not bad. As if people think the new season is bad, well, it's not. I watched all of it and I noticed reviews, but not the point. The minifigure, well, it's outstanding. But let's move on to the back to show more. The back seems to be pretty good. I mean, like, look at it. It looks pretty nice. So we're gonna take off the armor as well. We also got the back for this, which is pretty nice, not gonna lie. But really, printing is nice, all of it's pretty good. But yeah, we're gonna flip to the front and see else. I mean, like, look at that little face right there. This is pretty good. With him, look at him. He looks so, I like this new J, aka Rogue, but honestly, good minifigures overall. But let's move on to next. We have the storm suit Nia, which is pretty good for the ninja side. I mean, like, you get one sword and a prismatic blade. There's a sword and a prismatic blade, and I like the quality of the suit. You can see that it has their symbol. Honestly, they give a tech vibe with this, but not bad. Let's move to the back, and yeah, the back, same thing. I like the new armor piece for it. Wasn't just for Evil J, and now it's black, so more sex, more ability. Here we go for back end. I like it. I like the more accessibility with it. We get more. Here's the back end. Same thing. It's pretty good. I mean, like, we also get the new helmets, like some kind of merge with the legacy helmet for season 10 and also core, with some new with the mech pilot suit helmet. But not bad after we check out Zane. Then yeah, but I like how we get more pieces for the Evil J armor in the tournament, so that'll be pretty cool to make. And I like how we got the sword holder, which is pretty nice. Let's also take off the back. Not actually, her armor's not holding the prismatic, but you can see how it looks. And really, all this I really like. It's giving more of a tech vibe. But if you watch the season, then I don't know where they keep getting these new suits. But regardless, pretty good. Regardless, also the back helmet looks pretty good. Let's check out the front. Same thing with the armor, pretty good. We're also gonna take off the helmet as well. Lastly, we got the man that goes himself, Zane. Like, he's on the box art, so you know he has a major role in this season. And honestly, same thing with Nia. I personally think this is one of the best figures of this wave. I mean, like, exclusive to this set. And Same thing, you're holding the prismatic blade. It's not bad. Like the little armor and attack ability. It's just sad that it didn't really appear in the show. But regardless, so we're also gonna check out the back. Same thing for Nia, they're just recolored, but we're also gonna take out the armor to show what else. And yep, let's do it. Also, for the Nia suit, I forgot to mention this. I also like the little pattern on Nia has water and Zane has ice. And really, I can see that they're going more gray, but it doesn't really have that much detail like the Nia on back. She has more of a little lighter coloring and metallic gray, but they all got their own theme. And I like the new contrast of cyan, gray, and light blue for this minifigure, but it's turned back on the front. Forgot to mention that he also has the same initial, his Z right there, or in jargon, just the letter Z. But not bad minifigure, and now we're gonna move on to the build. Now you can see the X interior is pretty good, but these things can move up and down. You get a little sword right here. I also like the lantern and also the cage, but honestly, not bad. And also, we're gonna show a little thing you can do with this and the little dragonian thing that goes onto the back of the dragonians. But really, honestly, I think it's worth the 40 bucks. But also, let's look onto the back. The back is pretty good. It's like a village, but also, if you look at the top, you can see how it looks, and it's pretty bland, not gonna lie. There's nothing really with the back, but now it's time to check out the interior. Let's show it right now. Let's just grab Laura and just put them on. Okay, and there we go. See, you could just have your minifigure climb down or something. But regardless, yeah, that's like the only thing. If you also want to see the cage, which is right here, which really shows nothing. But honestly, let's move on to the little side build. The side build, you can just spin around. So let's put two minifigures on them. We have Jay Morrow, so let's see what it does. I'm guessing it's some kind of battle play feature, but let's try again. I'm guessing we need to spin harder. I don't think you can try if you want to. Try again. It's a neat play feature, but I don't know what it's supposed to be. I guess some storm thing. But overall, let's give my final reviews. But before we do that, one more thing with the Dragonian Scout. So basically, if you grab the little crown thing from the top earlier, and grab the little dragon flyer, or whatever it's called, you can basically take this off, put this on, and also put the little Dragonian baby on it. And just give me a moment, and right here, he looks like an actual Dragonian. But instead, he does not have the flame piece like this one does. You only got the little scales. The only little scales right here. But let's get my full review on the Dragonian Storm Village. Honestly, this set gets an 8 out of 10. It's pretty good, except for the Dragonian Storm Village. It could be a little better, but $40, wow. Not bad. You get a rope, you get basically another headpiece, and a little Dragonian flyer. First setup way, I recommend picking this up, like I said in the beginning of the video. First week, this is the cheapest way to get Storm Suit, the cheapest way to get the hood as well, and the armor piece, because the other one comes in a 4+ set, but it's a lot more better because you get the whole entire exterior, and also you get 2 prismatic blades in this set, which I was really shocked by. I thought you're supposed to only get 1. But regardless, exclusive Zane minifigure. Zane is exclusive. Rogue is the cheapest play because those summer sets are criminal. Exclusive Rogue, no, not Rogue, Moro, and 2 Dragonians. We get a Scout and a General, which the General is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. And it's a perfect way to get a Scout, which I both like. And we get the meme of the fucking skeleton. But regardless, not bad set. It gets an 8 out of 10 in my eyes. And we do have another review coming soon. I just gotta wait until the set arrives. And I see that 91.8 of you guys aren't subscribed to this channel, so subscribe if you want to, and if you like my content. And I'm just trying to do more exclusivity. No, not exclusivity, just more. I'm just trying to include more things because, you know, I just want to become a full-time YouTuber. So this is my start, and first review of the channel is going to go on the playlist soon. And yeah, once it uploads. And if you like the video, subscribe. If you don't like it, then that's fine too. But it's just do what you guys want. Love you. And thanks for 27 subscribers. And bye, guys.